Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly love reading. What's going on this week for you in terms of love? Four of Cups, Seven of Wands. So in order to have this liberation, and there's like a fear of missing out on this divine connection, I feel. There's a fear of a missed opportunity. So you're both wanting to take this opportunity, but in order to do so, there needs to be this time of being like defensive, standing your ground. Feeling drawn to do one more set of tarot cards. What do you really need to know? Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, I think the King of Cups came out earlier. Not sure. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles. I see this as a community. This is like soul family. This is you and your divine counterpart. And it's like they're moving. They're moving the stuff that they need to like a new location. So this is a new beginning. Eight of Pentacles is hard working, it's working together. And there's a sense of the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. You're both putting in the work for transformation. That's an 8, so that's that infinity symbol. It's like you're mirroring each other with that hard work and that moving or preparing to like move. Or move like investments as well, I'm hearing. As in no longer invest in certain things, but in planting that new seed, investing in this divine path, this divine connection, and waiting for your ships to come in. There will come a time soon where you can get on that ship and go on a new journey, go off on that new life kind of thing. So it's like moving your life out of off of one set of tracks or one path and moving it to a different path, just bringing the things along with you that you need, and bringing the good things along with you, which is that self-love. And with this magnifying glass, Spirit is really saying that this divine connection is magnifying the truth to you. You're examining, or you've examined a lot of things, and it's helped you to come to a lot of realizations. You've examined your heart. You know that you're worthy to follow your heart's desires and your big goals and dreams of your heart, which brings you closer to soul family, your true like soul tribe, where you can just be who you really are. So let's look at some oracle cards. These are the true love reading cards. Resolving conflict. Okay, to me that is saying that there's going to be a final resolve of that karma. Moving away from it, resolving the situation that kept you stuck, so you're free. Yin and yang, so the divine counterpart, the balance that you have, just creates so much energy and force that is what has risen you out of conflict and drama. You're stepping into your life purpose. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing and hearing from this. In karmic situations, you may have been focusing so much on sending your love and light and compassion and empathy to a specific person, or maybe a small set of people if it's like your family or something. But that was keeping you kind of tethered. Your purpose is to shine out all these rays of light in the world to like a broader audience, so to speak. But the karma was keeping you stuck, just sending out one beam of light, so to speak, kind of thing. It's keeping you tethered to this shadow kind of energy as well. But you're moving into your life purpose. That peace within broadens your capacity to send out light and love to the world in your own unique way, your own unique expression. And you and the divine counterparts, like your energies just merge together perfectly to enable that gateway for your hearts to expand, in order to move in more into your life purpose. So I think these are called the Sacred Travelers Oracle cards. Sacred Traveler. What do the angels need you to know? Fellow travelers, yeah, support is all around you. So you're assisting each other. Kindred spirits. It was that divine time for your energies to merge, so you could both continue on this amazing journey together. Because it's like you were on a journey and you stopped off, because we can stop at different parts on the path, but the karmic cycle is like you stopped at a little place of rest, that you got caught up in that place, but it was time for you to continue on your journey. That wasn't the destination, is what I'm hearing. That wasn't the destination. So you met your counterpart, or you're getting closer at this time, in order for you to have the bravery to say like farewell and keep going down that path. Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So yeah, there's a need to take a lot of alone time. If you are stuck in karma, you may have felt this even more, this need for solitude. Because in silence, peace prevails, because in that silence, that's where the divine can connect to you the most, and you can hear the calling of the divine and the guidance. Embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. So yeah, just feeling so much more enthusiastic, energetic. Shout to the heavens with happiness, like you want to shout from the rooftops how happy you are, because you can be this free expression. Just see how much love and light is coming out of your heart. You're like the lock and key. You've opened each other's hearts, and there's all these butterflies here as well. That's that transformation. You may have been struggling in the cocoon kind of thing, but it strengthens your wings so you can be more fearless in being who you really are. So these are the Starseed Oracle cards. Double mission. Light worker starseed, serve the world by being you. Interesting. Double mission. And we have the yin and the yang, that's divine masculine and feminine energies. And fellow travellers, so you're both light workers, you're both on this mission, you're both on this path. It was time to come together to support and encourage each other more into that, encourage each other forward. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So this is saying really just bask in all that light and love and joy and happiness and excitement that you feel in this connection. Surrender. That will bring you so much peace as well. Messenger, Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. So yeah, there's harmony and balance. We have the yin and yang as well. The divine's watching over you and the connection, and you're both messengers. You're both messengers of the light. You know, that's over the life purpose card, and that's why you're having so much enthusiasm as well. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Shout, expression, allowing your love to come out of you, kind of thing, be expressed. Because there was a lot in it, I'm hearing in this karmic situation, there was a lot of repression of your true voice or your truth in certain ways. You kind of had to lie in order to fit into those situations, but that just meant that your truth was being bottled up more and more and more and more. And now there's so much passion with this volcano wanting to erupt. And at the bottom of the deck we have called, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. So you're hearing the calling. And Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So Earth School, it's like you're in a more advanced class now than what you were a few months ago. So we have the Chakra Wisdom cards. Base chakra, responsibility. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. So part of you may have believed you were being responsible in terms of not speaking your truth. Maybe you felt like it was going to create eruptions and conflicts, and maybe it seemed like a better idea to kind of sacrifice your own truth, your own expression. And maybe that felt like you were being responsible, but you weren't fully being true to yourself or the other person. And that's understandable though, you know, if the other person's gonna not be responsible for their own emotional well-being and therefore they're going to be reactive to your truth, it's understandable that some of you have struggled and felt like you had to bottle everything up. But it's come to like breaking point now. Your soul cannot hold that all in any longer. So definitely I feel from that karma you've learned not to repress yourself so much as well, and to notice more early on, like if you do feel repressed, in any other situation, that you're going to be more aware of that much sooner, kind of thing, before it gets out of hand and snowballs, and your truth is stuck underneath all these thick layers of fear. Solar plexus, self-confidence. I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I am here to do. I have confidence, belief and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others, as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth, ideas and philosophies. I trust in a higher power, and I am open to new challenges. And two more solar plexus cards. Self-worth and inner harmony. Self-worth and self-esteem. I honour myself by doing things that please me, not only those that please others. I am empowered as I release the need to live up to other people's unrealistic expectations of me. When I respect and approve of myself, others will naturally do the same. I teach others how to treat and respect me by how I treat and respect myself. I know I am worthy of love and respect. The boundaries I create with others acknowledge my self-worth. So that's what you're doing, creating those healthy boundaries, because you know your worth now. Inner harmony. I trust my innate wisdom and respond accordingly. I do not allow my mind to create doubt or to override my strong gut feelings. I accept and express my feelings while accepting the feelings of others. I am at peace with myself and those around me, and I do not harbour unrealistic expectations of myself or of others. I release the need to control others. My personal power is free from ego and from any desire to manipulate or exploit situations or people. The foundation of all my thoughts and actions is trust in myself. I'm also hearing when you have more inner harmony and you align with that, the more that manifests on the outside in your 3D life, more harmony. So these are the Universal Love Oracle cards. Tantric Union. So you're very much connected in a higher dimensional way. You feel each other's feelings. You may even know each other's thoughts at times. The Goddess. Meditation. So yeah, connect with stillness. That doesn't mean you have to try and get rid of all thoughts and think nothing kind of thing. It's just be in the present moment. Focus on your breathing, focus on what sounds are around you, what you can see around you. Focus on the connecting with the ground and feeling stable and supported by the ground, that kind of thing. And feeling supported by the divine in the higher realms, the Goddess. What can we say about this Goddess energy? Creativity. Transience and the gateway. So Goddess, it's like that gateway to the divine, which brings down so much light, so much healing and so much creativity. And this is really, really positive. I'm hearing from Spirit, you're feeling much more creative because so many blocks, so many things, fears that were blocking your true expression, many of those blocks have already been removed. And so your energy is flowing, it's coming out of you, because you would have bottled up so much in the past. But a lot of that is already healing, and that is why you're feeling this creative expression. It's this light from the divine that you've opened the gateway through your heart to allow that expression. So that is proof, if any of you are in doubt, that is a signifier that many of your blocks have already been removed, and you're already erupting, which is really positive. So we're going to finish this reading off with a Rumi Oracle card. So this is going to be a super powerful message from your angels. What do you really need to know about this connection right now? We have beyond the threshold of fear. Wow, isn't that appropriate? Coming out of fear. So it's going to talk about what's beyond that fear. That's like the moon card, going down the path of the unknown, taking that leap of faith. So beyond the threshold of fear. Enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. How I celebrate for you. After so long away from home, you are finally returning. Beyond the threshold of fear, you dispense with your doubts, hesitations, cautions and tentativeness. They are old friends with whom you no longer have anything in common. Goodbye, old friends, I wish you well, you say, whilst turning your face to the burgeoning light of a new and yet ancient world. You are visiting as though for the first time, and yet somehow also remember deep in your sacred heart. Finally, we can sit together in the charming courtyard at home. We shall tell our tales of adventure and laugh, and we'll dance and sing. Eventually day shall pass into night, and we'll gaze beneath our feet, our mouths gaping open in awe, and minds utterly blank, rendered dumb and in sweet submission to beauty as we watch the world spinning on her axis. After so long, you are changing your relationship to fear. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to witness it, even to have compassion rather than resistance. Instead of unconsciously sabotaging your growth and choosing to slumber in darkness, you awaken and delight in the light and sound of your divine being. Push and pull, one step forward and half step back. So it has been for so long, and you have endured. Yes, you are winning the race, brave one, and fear is left to fizzle out. It was always a far less beautiful firework than your passionate conviction for love anyway. Better to let that dazzling firework come to light instead, much more satisfying. Oh, what a spiritual marathon you have been running. Now the end is in sight. You are drinking the sacred waters to replenish you from your journey. The cups are pushed into your hands by encouraging angels as you approach that blessed sash marking the finish line. Your body and soul are on this journey together, and now they are ready for victory, and yes, to rest and recover from the effort. Rest now before a new adventure begins from a completely different state of being. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You have broken through a barrier, a self-imposed barrier of fear, whether it seemed to originate from within your consciousness or from an external set of circumstances that held you back from taking the steps you are now taking or just about to take. These steps may feel strange, new, uncertain, and exciting. Your mind might not have received the memo that fear-based existence is no longer in operation for you. It may need a loving, tender, reassuring and firm update that the relationship you have with fear is now rather different. You are the witness, not the victim. Your consciousness is strong enough to hold it in compassion. You don't collapse under its weight. In fact, it is becoming less and less substantial for you. When it is there, it seems less convincing than it once was. it once appeared to be, compelling still at times perhaps, but not anywhere near as powerful as it once was. That power has been claimed by your heart instead. So give your mind the memo, get used to the new way, and take steps. Test your legs, you'll find them powerful and ready. Get set to fly, test your wings. Trust is one, daring is the other. You'll find them enthusiastic for flight and ready to learn to ride the currents, purpose-built for soaring to great heights. Trust in your vision, without the murky filter of fear. It is sharp and clear. You can see what is meant for you, what is true for you, what is beckoning you forward now. Take the running leap. There is no darkness and light for you anymore, just life, living free and clear. I'll be running and flying beside you. We'll soar and dive and rise together. Let's play. So here's a sacred honouring ritual. Place your hands at your belly and say aloud, with the aid of Rumi, who loves me without condition, and the loving grace of Mother Earth, I lay down all old fear that no longer serves my great soul purpose. I release it now with complete forgiveness, acceptance and gratitude. Be at peace, old fear. Thank you for your teachings. Return to the Earth Mother now. I no longer bind you to me. Slowly and purposefully move your hands from your belly towards the earth, as if taking the fear from your body and dropping it with reverence into the receiving earth at your feet. Repeat that movement 3 times or for however long feels necessary. You may also like to repeat that movement with your hands, moving from your heart down towards the earth and then from your head sweeping gently down to the earth. When you're ready, say, through the grace of Rumi, fear is replaced with wisdom. I am gently, powerfully restored to my inherent divine radiance, ready to live my life with love filled with trust, patience, boldness and tender affection. So be it. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.